The Guy, Sharyn and Clint podcast.
Hello, everybody. Welcome along to the Guy, Sharyn and Clint podcast.
This is the opening of the podcast. It's a good start so far.
And it's the last thing we're recording before I strap on my rollerblades to roll on home.
Roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll. That's what you do. I just
We're
want to
going
do a
to
Limp Bizkit reference.
We're going to the airport tomorrow because we're going to Christchurch to host a party at O Week and also to do a broadcast from a student flat down there. Which one of you is going to pick me up now that I don't have a car?
I'm doing the pickups tomorrow, and because we're flying Jetstar, we have to be there an hour. Why does my car suck?
So small, and there are so many empty Diet Coke bottles on the floor.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe we should take your car. Oh, wait, you don't have one, so I guess we won't be taking your car.
I don't want to take Clint's car. It sucks.
Exactly, it's imaginary.
It's
I don't
his
want to
rollerblades.
It'd be like a Flintstones car because we'd all have to be
That
peeling
would be
ourselves
great.
there.
That would be great if we rollerbladed to the airport, eh? Just going down the airport on blades.
Before we start the podcast, we're going to say hi to a few people that left messages on our Facebook page
Nice.
that listen to our podcast. I hope I say this right. They've got to say hi to Reese Nuez, who listens to our podcast in Bora Bora, which is awesome. And that was, there was another one too, but I don't know where it's gone. Damn.
Good of
I'm
you.
such an idiot.
Shout out to Janelle and Nelson, who goes on Twitter, can you please give me a shout out? And normally I give no shout outs, but now you've opened the door for them.
And Candace and Bella from Auckland's last night, who are a big fan of the podcast
We've
as well.
opened the floodgates now. Every time a 12-year-old girl comes up to me, they go, can you mention me on the show? I'm like, why? What's going to be good about that? But people like hearing their name on the radio, I guess.
Yeah,
Yep. Oh, no, sorry, I've got it here. Joanne Robb from Northern Ireland. She wanted to say hello as well.
In Northern Ireland.
Joanne Robb. She said, I download the podcast. I used to listen to the old guys that quit, and then JJ, Mike, and Dom, and now I listen to you guys all the time. I'm from Northern Ireland. XO #UR.
That's so awesome.
That is very awesome. You totally nearly almost broke into an Irish accent just then, by the way.
When?
When you started reading out that thing, I could hear you fighting not to put on an Irish accent.
No, I just...
Do I now? Do I now? Go check out the
go.
podcast.
Here you go, everybody. Check out the podcast.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint on the edge.
Oh, stop bragging about it, mates. This is our feature where you get the chance to ring up and, well, brag about it, to
It
be
should be
honest.
called Start Bragging About It.
Well, it's just for those people that always get told to stop bragging about it by their friends. So we care and we want to hear about it.
Yeah.
Ashley, you're kicking things off today. What would you like to brag about?
I just got a cheque today in the mail for approved funding for my university fees this year.
Yay!
Yes! How much was your cheque for?
$2,500.
Hey!
And what are you going to spend it on?
Well, I guess it's going to pay for half my course fees for my certificate in specialty education.
Oh, awesome.
That's awesome. Well done, Ashley.
How did you get free money?
Well, I'm a member of the Blind Foundation, and I applied for something called the Oppenheim Fund.
Are you blind?
Which helps. I'm visually impaired.
Okay, that's the technical term. Do you have a guide? Do you have a guide dog?
No, I don't.
Ah, they're so cute. Okay, hey, thanks for your brag, mate. Have a good weekend.
You're welcome. You too.
Congratulations.
Erin, what is your brag this week?
Erin! No.
Oh, Erin wanted to ring up and tell us that her dog finally learned how to swim, and she's real stoked about it because her dog looks real cute when it swims along.
Do dogs have to learn how to swim?
Yeah, well, it is like humans. They can't just jump in the water and automatically know how to swim.
Oh, I thought they could. That was your birthright as a dog.
No, mate, you've got to train it.
You got to get used to it.
You've got to get it like a paddleboard and push it along, and then you get it onto water wings.
Yeah, okay.
It's pretty cute.
Give it some biscuits if it does good swims.
It's pretty cute. Alicia, what would you like to brag about?
I'm just ringing up to brag about the Kentucky trip that you guys gave me last week.
Oh, Courtney, are you the Nutrigrain girl from last week, the one in the supermarket?
I am the Nutrigrain girl, that's right.
Tell me that you bought those Nutrigrain after shaking them so much.
I did.
Yes.
I took them to Gisborne for our men's cricket team that I was managing that weekend.
Oh, amazing. Have you booked your Kentucky yet?
I haven't booked it yet. I've got to decide when I'm going to go. So, yeah, lots of decisions.
Nice. Get your mates to enter because we've got another one of those Kentuckys to give away this afternoon. If you've entered, 5:30 this afternoon, we're giving away a Thai Kentucky. So awesome. Congratulations, mate.
Definitely.
Thanks.
Thanks, Alicia. Courtney, what would you like to brag about?
After 4 years of working retail in a bookstore, I have finally scored a full-time job for what I'm trained in and no longer have to work retail on weekends.
What are you trained in, Courtney?
Early childhood teaching.
Oh,
Brilliant.
Primo.
Oh, you should steal a book on your way out. Actually, I don't condone that, so don't.
No, we got cheap enough ones.
Oh,
Nice.
that's good. Thanks for your call, Courtney. Enjoy your last day. And Stacey's on the line. Stacey, what would you like to brag about?
About me getting $8,000 because my boss fired me in the wrong way.
Hey,
Well done,
compensation.
Stacey. That'll teach him for firing someone that's awesome like you.
Yep.
Damn straight. Go and spend it wisely, girl.
On the downside, she did get sacked.
Well, she got $8 grand.
I don't want to bring it down.
out
Like,
of
hey, got sacked though. Oh, but I got $8 grand. Hey.
Well, let's quickly move on then. Ben, what would you like to brag about?
Yeah, I'm on my honeymoon currently, and I'm just got married.
Ben, you may get a double yay out of us. Can you turn your radio down, Ben?
Yeah.
So we don't feedback on you, but there is a stat that 90% of married couples don't consummate their marriage on their wedding night. Did you consummate your marriage on your wedding night, Ben?
Yes.
It's a very personal question, by the way, Sharyn.
You've got to ask. Ben, well done, Ben, and
Oh.
congratulations on your marriage as well.
Thank you.
Awesome.
No worries. Ray, what do you want to brag about this week?
I'm bragging because it's my last day of work and I get to move to the sunny Hawke's Bay on Sunday with my family.
Awesome.
Hey.
Okay, Ray, where do you live at the moment?
I live in Palmerston North.
Oh, and you're going to
boom.
Hawke's Bay. That's like a major upgrade. No offence to Palmerston
It
North,
is.
but Hawke's
It is
Bay,
a major upgrade.
Hawke's Bay's beautiful.
Hawke's Bay's too hot, but hey, work's there.
Too hot?
It's all good. It's all good.
Ray, can I give you some advice if you're moving to Hawke's Bay?
What's that?
There is this. I'm obsessed with cupcakes. There is this place in Napier, and it is called Bonnie Cakes, and you have to go and eat a cupcake there every single day, and your life will be better. Okay?
Every single day on you guys?
Nah, you got to pay for it yourself, mate. You've got a new job.
Oh, this is one in Napier too. From when we went there for your wedding show,
Yep.
called Mr. D's, and they've got these donuts, and you buy the donut, and it comes with these medical syringes, one full of chocolate sauce, one full of jam, one full of cream, and you inject the donut with the fillings that you want. It's so good. You got to check that out as well.
Yeah, one of
I've
those.
got to go and check that out.
Every day you have breakfast at Mr. D's and lunch at Bonnie Cakes. All right.
Okay.
Brilliant. As you can tell, everywhere Clint and I go, it is
Yeah.
revolved around dessert treats.
Your future is looking delicious, Ray. Nice. Okay, that is. Stop bragging about it. We'll do it again next Friday.
Guy, Sharyn, and Clint on the edge.
Chang, hello.
Good afternoon.
Hello. Still pissed off at you, by the way.
Why are you
I was
pissed
going to say you sound really angry to
It's
see
a little
Chang.
bit tense in the studio. Chang gave away Clint's car yesterday.
whoa. I just didn't give away the card.
You definitely did.
Erica got 9 in 10.
So I assigned you the job of coming up with questions for giveaway Clint's car.
Yeah.
Now there is a line that you've got to. You can't make the questions too easy.
But you can't make it too hard.
No, you can't. And you did it like you'd planned it because we had 3 callers on the line.
Mm-hmm.
You did the first 2 really hard, like name 9 apps. Clearly, no one's going to get that.
It was topical because the WhatsApp was sold to Facebook.
Yeah, and the person named 1 app. That was really hard. The next one was hard as well, name current movies.
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden, you got a chick who was in a supermarket and asked her to name things in a supermarket. You had an evil plan to give that away.
No, it was topical because of the supermarket that's in the news at the moment.
You're a sick man, and I like
what
it.
supermarket?
You should have said name 9 supermarkets, not name 9 things you can get in a supermarket.
There's no 9 supermarkets.
Well, too bad. Because name 9...
Someone is just a little upset about having to rollerblade to work
Do
today.
you know why they call it a supermarket?
Because they're super awesome.
Because you can get everything there.
Wow.
So you pretty much said to her, name 9 things.
In the world.
Yeah. Anyway.
Did you rollerblade to work today?
Yes, how else do you think I was getting to work?
Your butt looks tighter.
I did rollerblade to work, I'll have you know.
You know what?
And there's hills.
Just think, every stride and getting closer to box gap.
Here is Chang's highlights from the week with Cream of the Crap.
Guy, Sharyn, and Clint's Cream of the Crap.
Win.
Clint's.
After almost a month, we gave away Ronda the Honda this week. Name me 9 things you can find in a supermarket. Go!
Flour, butter, milk, eggs, wine, beer, cider, potatoes, celery.
That was Erica from Dunedin who won Ronda the Honda, and Clint was not happy to let her go.
Erica, I've loved her for a long time. Please be good to her.
I'll look after her.
You are the new owner of Ronda the Honda.
You won't be feeling sorry for Clint after we gave away his car this week, because he said something nasty about Sharyn.
Anyway,
It made you feel thin too.
he's already... What are you trying to say?
That if you that you would be the...
You can't take your way out of that one. That was a shocker.
I'd really love to hear you explain this one, Clint.
That if you had a fat boyfriend, that you would always feel thin because you
He's saying I don't feel thin now.
Still digging.
Don't worry, Sharyn had her payback later on in the week. The smell of sulfur, this is good for you, Clint. It's good for the male sexual performance.
Is it?
Apparently smelling a lot of Rotorua is going to enhance your sexual performance.
Man, you mustn't have been breathing in very much, Clint.
Also during the week, Sharyn created a new phrase.
Just because I have the pieces doesn't mean I know how to do the puzzle.
Where's that pieces puzzle thing from?
I don't know, I just said
Did you write that?
No, I just said it then because I was trying not to be rude.
You've created an expression.
That could catch on forever.
I'm going to go make a meme!
Last weekend, Clint saw a couple have a public domestic, and he got me and Guy to reenact it on air. It's not very nice for me, you know. How about I pretend to be you?
No, don't do that.
No, I'm going to believe in your opinion all night. Then I'm going to make you feel so stupid. Then when I talk about it, I'm going to give you a fake apology. The most condescending smirk.
Oh, but...
No, I had enough. Give me my backpack.
But I
am going to catch a bus home alone.
I love you. Bye.
I was set the task to screw with Drew Nemia this week. I was sent to hide in the 4 Live studios and pop a confetti canyon just before Drew went live on TV.
But right now... What the... What was that?
Listen to Guy, Sharyn and Clint! Listen to Guy, Sharyn and Clint! And that's all for this week's Guy, Sharyn and Clint Cream of the Crap. If you missed anything on our show, you can listen to it on our podcast. We'll catch you all next week.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint on the Edge.
Ooh, it's been an awkward week around the Edge office, guys, because the boss and I had a fight on Tuesday.
Do you know what their fight was about, Guy?
I have no idea.
It was actually the funniest thing I've ever witnessed.
They had a fight about whether or not we should play the song Drunken Love, and it got so heated over a Beyonce song that Leon was yelling at Sharyn.
And I was yelling back. He even dropped in his job title. It was hilarious. It was so funny. And then he looked for Clint for support, and Clint was like, I actually agree with Sharyn. And then I actually thought his head was going to explode. Yeah. But since then, it's been quite awkward, and he hasn't really been talking to me apart from to tell me off for things. And this morning I was going to call in sick because I've just started watching this TV show called Scandal. And oh my God, it is life-changing.
A Scandal on TV?
It is. It used to be on TV1, now it's on TV2. But I've started from the very beginning, and I've been watching back DVD sets. So I finished season 1, and now I'm halfway through season 2. Literally, if I'm not at work, every minute I am spending my time watching Scandal. And I got up to this really, really, really cliffhanger episode today, and I was like, I can't go to work. I'm already late. I'm already half an hour late. I can't go in. I need to watch Scandal. What am I going to do? So I tried to call in sick, and because obviously
we've been on
my
show's
boss
been going for how long? A month?
3 weeks.
And you're already trying to call in sick on our show.
Hey, you get 4 days a year or whatever it is. And and Bryce, my husband's been at work this morning and had already been talking to my boss, and he said, I haven't seen much of Sharyn, she's just been watching Scandal. And so when I tried to bring in sick, Leon was like, don't give me that shit, you're going to be at home watching Scandal. And I was like, no, I'm really unwell. He goes, oh, you weren't too unwell to be having some beers last night, Sharyn. I was like, oh, and so I had to come in. I thought he was grumpy at me the last few days. I'm telling you what, today's been real awkward.
You got absolutely told for the second time as well. Someone's texted and asked who won the argument between you and Leon re Beyonce song.
Leon won that. So he won't let us play it anymore. So blame him. But yeah, he is really angry at me now, and he's more angry than he was at me the other day when we had an argument about Beyonce.
Do you know if we just played the song Drunken Love right now, you'd win the argument?
No, don't. Oh God.
No, sorry. Okay.
Don't, because honestly,
I almost lost my job for you, standing up for you.
He even dropped the bomb on me yesterday. Like today, when I tried to call in sick to watch Scandal, he was like, "Well, it looks like I made the wrong decision of who I put on the new afternoon show, doesn't it?" And I was like, "Oh God!" I was like, "Well, don't fire me. I've got a mortgage to pay." And he is. Yeah.
I'll say you made the wrong decision.
Oh no! Don't! You're going to fuel the fire.
We wanted to know this afternoon what stupid reasons you've called in sick for. Sharyn was willing to sacrifice our brand new show just to stay home and watch a TV show.
Hey, it wasn't going to sacrifice it, guys. I would have got some really good ideas from Olivia Pope.
I did the show by ourselves last week, and it was a train wreck.
Aww.
I went to I once called in sick from work to go watch Test match cricket. I thought that was a good way to spend the day.
Yeah.
Yep.
People out there must have terrible reasons, though. I want to hear the worst reasons.
Yeah, what did you call in sick for that was not a sickness? Doesn't matter if you got busted or you got away with it. We just want to hear about your stupid reasons.
Or I'm in charge of the text. So text in. Give me a little job to do. Text in to 3343 with your terrible reasons for missing work.
All right, give us a call. Here's Beyonce, Drunk in Love.
No! Oh, God!
Not really. No, it's MKTO.
I got excited. Oh, get me. He's looking at me.
Surfboard. Been some rough water between Sharyn and Leon this week.
Leon being our boss.
You guys have not been seeing eye to eye. It's not been nice. Cause
he
normally...
won't even look me in the eye. I told him today that I had a dream about him last night because I had a dream that... Because, I know all of his kids, and I think his oldest daughter is awesome. But I had this dream last night that he asked me to babysit this girl, and it was a daughter even older than her, and he had another daughter that none of us knew about.
And you had to babysit her so the wife didn't find out?
No, he just asked me to babysit, and then him, me, and this mysterious daughter sailed a boat to work. Yeah. It was real weird, and I tried to tell him about it because I thought it might break the ice, and he goes... Yeah, isn't it weird how people have dreams? And then walked off, and I was like, oh, okay.
Because we normally you, me, and Leon with the three best friends, and then the awkward guy comes in and goes, "What are you guys talking about?"
We usually skip along singing the three best friends, the three best friends, three best friends till the end.
Anyway, Shazza was going to take a sick day today, seeing as things were already rough enough. She was going to take a sick day to stay home and watch what TV show?
Scandal. Olivia Pope is my new best friend.
So we wanted to take your calls on your subpar sick day phone-ins, I suppose. What did you call in? What was your excuse just to get a day off work?
And we have got Charles on the line. Charles, what did you use?
Oh, this is just not an excuse just for work, it's for school, family functions, the whole shebang. A computer game called World of Warcraft. A lot of players out there listening now will understand what I'm talking about.
Okay.
So just the how addictive and how wonderful this game is. It's just simply amazing. It's beautiful. There's nothing better than it.
The issue is, Charles, that any one job that you only have 4 hypothetical grandparents that can die. So once you've used up those excuses, what do you use for your sick days?
Oh, you got aunties and uncles, cousins, nephews. Well, you got all of them, mate. You got all of them. You just make up family.
Okay.
Well, that's a good one,
Charles, do you have a ponytail?
No, I do not, but I do have slightly long hair.
Ah, yes, good.
I bet you do.
No time for a haircut, eh? Too much World of Warcraft.
Yeah, basically, you know, it's all about World of Warcraft. I've got to get that next quest done. Got to get that next level. Got to get that new item. You know, it's all about that.
Okay,
Charles,
we'll let you get back to it, Charles, because you sound like you're really missing out on the World of Warcraft.
Charles, you're like Chang with Flappy Bird.
See you, babes. Oh,
Charles
wow.
is the man.
I love Charles. Chris, what did you use as an excuse to get out of work?
Well, I was working in England, and I've been there for quite a few years at this really cool school. And I decided one day that I was going to be really naughty, and I was going to ring in and just say that I wasn't going to be there. And so I did. But I put on this real croaky voice and just said, "Hi, it's Chris, and I'm just not going to be here today." And and that's what I did. I left a message. And then I met 2 other teachers who had also managed to get the day off, and we took off to London to see the Harry Potter premiere. But not only that, while we were there, one of my friends had taken a book, and she was reading bits out of it, and I had a time turner on, and this film crew came around, and they were taking photos of us and shooting us. And I was getting to twirl my time turner, and then all of a sudden I realised, oh my God, my boss could be watching. Please don't use this in anything.
You've always thinking to go to the Harry Potter premiere. That's awesome.
In London?
Yeah.
Amazing.
But also, in New Zealand, though, thanks you call Chris, legally you can do whatever you want on your sick day.
No, that's not true.
Yes, it is. You can, if you call in sick, you can go and do whatever you want.
But you need
This is a Sharyn fact of the day.
No, someone told me that. But I've never done it. I've always been legit sick.
Sharon's had 2 jobs. She worked at the supermarket and she's worked it for a radio station.
Don't take that back.
Her employment
Excuse
advice.
me. You wash your mouth out. I've been working since I was 13 years old.
I know
Thank
you have.
you very much.
In a pizza slave shop.
I have had at least 8 jobs under my belt. And every single boss hated me.
Don't take Sharon's employment advice is what I'm saying. Okay, she's also in a feud with our boss at the moment.
Oh, God, I think I just saw him. He looked angry.
I'll read some text from the old text machine. Got really sick at work. Sick of work, sorry. So I said I had to take my nan to the doctors, but actually I went to Rotorua and went on the luge.
Oh, luge is sick. I can understand that.
Too bad I fell off and grazed my face really bad. The boss knew I was lying. I rang the boss and said I was sick, so I could. Whoa, this is weird. They took a Viagra. This story basically is they took a Viagra and had to stay home sick the next day.
Guy, Can you please read these text messages to yourself before you start?
I should
reading them on the
really
radio?
screen them because some of them are not appropriate.
I have no idea what just happened.
Here's a good one. I'm 32, male and straight, married with 2 boys, and I skipped work for Gossip Girl.
I tried to ring that guy back, and he had one of those caller tunes when you ring and it plays a song.
Yeah.
And he also loves Kesha because it was TikTok as I was waiting for him. I was waiting for him to answer the phone while I heard some "Don't Stop."
23 minutes past 4 o'clock. It's The Edge.
Sorry, Leon.
Guy, Sharyn, and Clint on the edge.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the studio the star of Jono and Ben and Guy, Ben Boyce!
When did it become Jono and Ben and Guy? Actually, no, that's quite a good idea. Yeah.
But then it can't be, it doesn't rhyme if you do that. It needs to be Jono, Guy, and Ben at 10.
I've kind of screwed it though, haven't I, for the 10 p.m. audience? Like if it was Jono and Kevin, it could be 7, Jono and Clive at 5. There's plenty of other options, but we're stuck for 10 a.m. or 10 p.m. with me.
Stuck.
But I have seen what you've done here because now there's no way they can ever get rid of you and replace you with Guy because his name doesn't rhyme with any times.
But we could be Guy and Ben at 10. So there you go.
Jono's expendable.
Let's get rid of Jono. It's a great idea.
Where is Jono? He's as suspiciously absent from this.
Well, funny that, eh? But it's nice to be on my favourite radio show in the afternoons.
Yay!
Right now. It's the only show I listen to. Definitely don't listen to Jono on the radio.
That is a great call from you, Ben. Great call.
We appreciate you coming in, Ben.
Now, Jono and Ben at 10 does start tonight, TV3 at 10 o'clock, and you guys went to America for this season. What are you going to be doing there?
We did go to America. We
didn't take me,
no,
weirdly.
We didn't. Yeah, I wonder why we didn't take Guy.
It's hard enough getting Ben through customs, let alone you as well, Guy.
Oh, let's think about it. You guys spend a lot of time with Guy. You know my pain now, don't you?
Yeah. Well and truly. Could have warned us. Thought we were friends.
Yeah, well, exactly. Well, good luck with that. You know, it's quite nice. You take him away in the afternoons, which is good.
It's like a babysitting service. It's like the crappy. It's like the version of leaving your kids at the Sky City car park.
And
it's the same idea.
Just like babysitters, we're getting paid badly as well.
Yeah.
It's not very good. But what is going to be coming up this season?
Well, as you say, we go to the States to play some games. What were you doing tonight, Guy?
I'm up to all sorts of shenanigans. I've got the official way that the Winter Olympics was started because I've got this theory that the Winter Olympics only exists so white people can win some medals.
Aww.
They decided to have a Special Olympics just for white people way up in the mountains where the proper African countries who are good at sports weren't able to make it to.
It's a good theory. I mean, maybe they'll give the Jamaican bobsled team one little go just to laugh at them a little bit.
Yeah, they're like a novelty. They're like a novelty addition to the game. Oh, we had last night on the show. We actually had the Brown Wiggle, Robert Ratke.
Yeah.
We pre-recorded a bit with Robert Ratke to add in tonight's show.
You can't say his name, can you?
I don't care what his name is, mate.
He's the Brown Wiggle now.
What was funny when we were doing that is there was a cicada, a cricket in the studio.
Yeah.
Making that, so it's like, the cliche thing, whenever a joke would bomb.
The universal sound for a bad joke.
You hear crickets. Well, we actually literally could hear crickets in the studio for that bit last night. It was like, is there a cricket in the studio or is this joke just terrible? But actually there was, yeah.
Also, Ben's got a celebrity cameo organised for us. For our first episode back, our big launch celebrity cameo is Albie from the GC.
Mate, I pulled some strings.
You went to America, but you got someone from the GC.
Yeah, well, that's probably what happens when you're in America and you haven't got time to organise things. We got the other guy of the GC.
You couldn't even get Tame.
No, that's how bad. It's how much our show
is so
sucks.
easy to get. He just randomly shows up to my friends' houses.
We're at rock bottom. The other celebrity we have is Brooke Howard-Smith, and I will say this: it's the funniest next actor we've probably ever done.
Yeah, it's actually very funny. It's a little bit wrong though, eh?
It's a very, very wrong. At one point, there may be a Hitler moustache drawn onto a kid.
Oh, God.
I don't want to give too much away, but it was probably all given away right
and
then.
It probably wasn't her dream come true thanks to Cadbury, was it? No.
Jesus.
Definitely not. Well, if you want to check it out tonight, Jono and Ben at 10 will be on TV3 tonight at 10 o'clock. And Ben, if you need Guy to do anything before the show, just...
No, you can have him.
You
can have him.
Take him with you if you want. Like, it's totally fine.
No, I'll pick him up on Sunday, eh? Just keep him for the weekend.
Ben Boyce, everybody!
Guy, Sharyn, and Clint on the edge.
There are 2 men going to jail for something that they did to their friend. Now, these guys had been drinking quite heavily throughout the day, and they convinced their friend to let them tattoo his back. And so
with what?
With like a tattoo thing.
Oh God,
a needle.
Vivid. Okay.
No, like an actual
proper
real
tattoo job, yeah.
lifelong tattoo. And So they were tattooing his back, and they said, "Don't worry, mate." And this is a sentence I never thought I'd hear. "Don't worry, mate. We're doing this real awesome dragon on your entire back." And he was a little bit tipsy, and he was like, "Great idea, guys." When he woke up the next morning and looked in the mirror, his friends hadn't put a really awesome dragon on his whole back. His friends had put a really massive penis on his entire back.
Classic gag.
And this is a real tattoo. So now the two friends, because obviously this guy woke up, hadn't remembered getting a tattoo, kind of like The Hangover, really sore, stuck with this massive tattoo for the rest of his life unless he can afford to get it lasered off. And so he went to the police, and now they've been charged with grievous bodily harm because they've scarred him for life, and now they're facing serious jail time.
If I read this the story correctly, I think they're going to jail.
Yeah, they are.
They're going to jail for doing what is probably the worst tattoo of all time.
And why can't you just do the classic vivid on the cheek? Like, just draw it on his face, ha 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 lol, then you get it off and it's done. Don't tattoo a giant thing on somebody's back. Don't tattoo anybody when you've been drinking.
I thought your plan was going to be do the classic vivid and then try and change the tattoo into something better. Like turn it into a tree or something like that.
What's he going to do? Get it turned
smiley face with a big nose.
Get it turned into a cucumber and then get I love cucumbers like right next to it.
So
I love cucumbers and coconuts.
They're going to jail.
They're going to jail. How awesome is it going to be the first conversation in the mess hall? Like, what are you guys in for? Oh, I killed someone. Oh, yeah. What are you in for? Grand Theft Auto. Oh, yeah. What are you in for?
I tattooed a penis on my friend's back.
Ha lol lol.
So we wanted to know this afternoon, what's the worst tattoo you've ever seen? That would probably take it out for me if I saw that one.
I have two friends that have the two worst tattoos that I've ever seen, and they are both from our brother radio station, The Rock. My friend Mike has a massive tattoo of Helen Clark's face on his upper thigh.
That's
and
weird.
Then
that is so weird.
These are
it's
both,
actually, can I say
both
though,
radio dears, by the way.
Can I say that one is actually a really good tattoo?
It's a really good tattoo.
You don't want to have Helen Clark, especially he doesn't like Helen Clark, so he doesn't want it there. I like Helen Clark, but I still wouldn't want a tattoo of her.
No.
It is a good depiction of Helen Clark. Like, she looks nice.
They've nailed it, yeah.
And
but
then,
still.
And then one of the other guys there, Jason, on his butt cheek, he has a picture of Chad Kroeger from Nickelback singing into a microphone that is male genitalia. And that is on his bottom.
That's
what is the worst tattoo you've ever seen? Give us a call on 0800 The Edge or text us to 3343 and there will be some absolute shockers out there. Whether they were surprise tattoos, whether they ironic tattoos, what is it?
We're talking tattoos, the worst ones you've ever seen. When I was an apple thinner back in Nelson,
a what?
An apple thinner, someone who pulls the small apples off trees so the bigger apples grow bigger.
Right.
Anyway, my manager comes around. I notice his arm. On his arm, he has a swastika, which he's tried to carefully cover up with a skull, as if the skull's going to make it any better. So now he has a swastika skull, which is like the worst thing of all time. I asked him about the swastika, and he's like, "Oh, bro, it's from a different time in my life." I'm like, "What time is that? World War II? When is a swastika ever appropriate tattoo?" You can't get any worse than a swastika, I reckon.
That is possibly the worst one ever. It's like that guy that Simon Barnett paid for him to get that awful tattoo.
What did it say?
From his face.
White power or something on his forehead?
It was something really, really racist. It was really bad. Natalie, what is the worst tattoo you've ever seen?
Now, hang on, Natalie, hang on.
Hang on, Natalie. Sorry, Clint didn't turn you on. Tell me now.
Hey, guys.
Hello.
Hello. So I was reading the Women's Day this week, and Keisha Castle Hughes is in it.
Okay.
Oh, no.
And I feel really bad, but I think it was like a picture her daughter's drawn, and she's got it on the inside of her arm, and it looks like a bee or a butterfly. But I looked at them and was just like, "What the F is that?"
Oh, I think that's a really nice tattoo. It's like a memory of her child.
But if her child had died, maybe. But
Natalie,
wait, you're ruthless.
I love
ruthless.
I had two children, but I'm not going to get what they've drawn and put it on me forever.
Are your children, Natalie, quite crap at art?
No, they're awesome.
Thanks for your call, Natalie. We've also got Kelly. Tell us your story.
Well, I have a friend, and she got dared to have a Kuna Matata tramp stamped.
No.
And she did it.
Did she get like the characters Timon and Pumbaa on there, like walking across the Hakuna Matata, or is it just Hakuna Matata?
No, just Hakuna Matata.
Room for some upgrades though on there, I suppose. Good. Okay.
That is terrible.
Has she still got it, or did she get it lasered off?
No, she still got it.
Oh, God.
Damn. Thank you, Kelly. Nathan, tell us about the worst tattoo that you've ever seen.
The worst tattoo? Well, it's a teenage Ninja Turtle riding a zebra on a guy's bum cheek.
Give us some context.
Why did he do that?
Well, he actually ended up having a late night out, drinking, and he decided, well, it would be a good idea to get a first tattoo.
Mm.
And that's what he wanted, and that was the only place where he thought his mum wouldn't see it, so...
Wow, that's because his mum would be real disappointed in that tattoo.
A teenage Ninja Turtle riding a zebra.
Yeah, but I don't know, if I was his mum, I think I'd be proud, because that's pretty awesome.
Well, it must be so weird when girls see it and they're like, tell me the meaning behind the Ninja Turtle on the zebra.
I think you'd only see it if he had no pants on, so...
Thanks, Nathan.
That'd be a deal breaker. If I went home with a dude and he had a zebra being ridden by a Ninja Turtle, I'd be like, see you later, pal.
It's not that bad.
It's that bad, Nathan. Thank you so much for your call, hun.
Shockers coming through on the text machine. My Rhythm and Vines obsessed friend has Gizzy tattooed on his ass cheek. He hasn't been in 2 years. My friend tattooed his own stomach while he was drunk. Oh, my God.
Oh.
He did it upside down. And it says mum in a heart, but it's all blotchy because he did it himself. Oh, my God.
Down. That is bad.
Worst tat, a full-sized golem from Lord of the Rings on my mate's back. That's rock bottom. My favourite one, though, is someone who texted in saying, my mate got no regrets. They got no regrets spelt wrong. No regrets.
No regrets.
We have forgotten one of the worst tattoos ever.
What?
Mike Peru has the old Edge logo tattooed on his bum.
Yeah.
It's a terrible tattoo.
It's so when he goes to town and guys say, oh, where do you work? He says, oh, I'll tell you when I get home.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint on the Bloody Edge.
Now, we are not known for our good ideas. We're not known for our good ideas at all. One of the dumbest ideas we've ever had was win Clint's car. An idea we came up with to try and give away Clint's car. We never thought it would go. Yesterday, it went. So if you're wondering where Clint's car has gone and where that competition's gone, we literally gave away Clint's car. It's backfired brilliantly on us.
The more you joke about it, the more it sounds like it's not real. I have no car.
It was a stupid idea, and we said we're sorry.
And don't act like you don't have a set of wheels, babes, because Guy and I got you a beautiful pair
of rollerblades.
Rollerblades that we stole off Roger Farrelly for The Rock.
Do you know what the only thing worse than actually wearing a pair of rollerblades is?
What?
Rollerblading down Ponsonby Road at Auckland.
But just think of the thigh burn you're getting.
That's how I have to get
So
to work.
good.
Hey, and your car was a great radio promotion. It went on for a good 3 weeks, in which case I asked a whole lot of questions, and one of them was actually plagiarised by Paul Henry. Check it out. Name 9 breeds of dog. Go.
Chihuahua, Dachshund.
So that was Andrew on Monday.
And this is just a last night on the Paul Henry show.
Name me dog breeds. Go.
Ooh.
Who the hell does he think he is stealing an idea from us that stole an idea off him? If someone steals from you, Paul, you can't then steal back from them. That's just not how stealing works.
Chang's got his number. I reckon we give him a call.
Yeah, I reckon we hit him up.
Yeah, all right. Chang, punch his number in.
This is going to be awkward.
I'm scared of him.
Hello, Paul Henry.
Hello, Paul Henry. How are you?
Hi, good. Who's this?
This is Guy, Sharyn and Clint from the Edge radio station. Massive fans of the Paul Henry show.
Right.
We just, Guy and Clint want to say hi as well.
Hi, Paul.
Yes, hello. How are you? Look, I'm just out at a business lunch at the moment.
Hey, Paul, we just wanted to quickly call you up because you actually stole one of our ideas from your 9 and 10 show.
I find that hard to believe.
You stole our idea, which was using a topic of breeds of dogs. Now, I did this last week on our show, and now you've taken my idea.
How did you do it on your show?
Well, we do 9 and 10 as well.
Oh, so you have stole my idea?
Yeah, so...
Yeah, but then you stole our idea.
Yeah.
Though.
No, I don't think that's possible, and I'll see you in court.
No, we stole from you, and then you stole from us, and then you stole again.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Actually, that's not the way it works. Obviously, you're not familiar with litigation, but now you're involved in a conversation with me, you soon will be.
Kia, Paul, we want the Kia, or we're taking you for all you're worth.
Yeah. I don't know if you would be able to handle all I'm worth.
We love you, Paul. We just wanted to say congrats on the show, mainly because we can't afford lawyers and we're trying to make this better after upsetting you.
Yeah.
Look, it's far better. Colin Craig could learn an awful lot from you guys. It's far better just to step down and be nice rather than attempt to engage lawyers.
We wanted the Kia Cerato, but we'll settle for a shout-out on your show tonight.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
Thanks, Paul. Hey, love you,
guys.
babes.
See you. Bye.
Bye.
Guy, Sharyn, and Clint on the edge.
It's time to do some life hacks.
Time for a new segment. Sorry, I wasn't up on that, Shaz Dog. Time for my new segment that I'm championing. It's a way to beat life, basically.
Yeah.
If you've been on the internet before, you might have noticed this phenomenon called life hacks. Basically, it's when people... sorry, I had to switch microphones. Life hack. It's when people come up with little tips to share with everyone else. They hashtag life hack on Twitter. And Clint had a good one that he found on the internet just recently.
Yeah. So you know when you've got a jar of Nutella, and you're running out of Nutella, and there's all that Nutella around the side of the jar that you could scrape, but you look real povo.
And if you scrape it with your finger and there isn't quite enough, then you get chocolate stuck between the webbing of your fingers.
Yeah, and the foil can cut your fingers as well.
Yeah.
So the life hack is, don't scoop the rest of the Nutella out, scoop some vanilla ice cream into the Nutella pot and eat with a spoon the ice cream out of the Nutella jar, and you've got Nutella-flavoured ice cream.
Life
I'm
hack.
pretty sure every girl in New Zealand that isn't diabetic just fell in love with you.
So the way this works is you go, if you're running low on Nutella, put some ice cream in there and then scoop it out and it's like chocolate sauce, and then Clint plays this.
Life hack. Entry granted.
Oh!
Because you've hacked life.
I've got a life hack. I've got
That
one.
is so good. What do you got, Shaz Dog?
You know how you can buy blank CDs and DVDs in bulk and you get them in those like spindle containers?
Oh, the tall spool thing, yeah.
Well, you get rid of those, and if you're a big bagel fan, sometimes they're hard to, take places. So you get rid of the CDs, wash the spindle, whack, bagel container.
Life hack. Entry granted.
Hallelujah.
Bagel Tupperware,
You would look like such a loser if you had your bagel in a CD case, but it is a life hack.
It's a massive life hack.
Here's my life hack. You can wear a wetsuit to work so you can shower in your clothes.
Life hack. Life not hacked. No entry permissible.
Terrible idea.
Hit us again.
Sick of the sexual health clinic? Don't go.
Oh, okay.
Life hack. Entry granted.
Yeah, you're in for that one.
It's a great way to live with chlamydia.
Is your bread mouldy? Buy new bread.
Life hack. Entry granted.
I've got another one. Use a clean dustpan. You know the things that you, those little mini brush and shovels?
A dustpan.
Use one of those, put the shovel end on the top of the sink where the tap is, and then put the bucket on the floor, and then if you can't fit your bucket in the sink, it runs through the handle into your bucket.
Life hack. Entry granted.
That's a good one, actually, because I always end up filling the bucket up in the shower.
One more from me. This is one thing that I actually do. Using a half tomato, put the other half in the fridge, and then 1 week later, throw it in the rubbish bin.
Life hack. Life not hacked. No entry permissible.
You are not good at this. Can I
twice.
give one more so we finish on a proper life hack?
Okay.
You know how annoying it is if you put on a shirt, boys, and then you get it on and you realise the collar just won't sit properly because it's all crinkled?
Yeah.
Well, instead of having to take that off and having to go and iron the whole thing, go warm up your girlfriend's GHDs and hair straighten your collar instead of ironing it.
Life hack. Entry granted.
Although, that one wouldn't work for Guy Williams because he doesn't have a girlfriend. So people are actually calling in with life hacks. Can we take a couple of life hacks on the phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hamish, what's your life hack?
Okay, so you know if you've got beer bottles in the fridge and you lay them down,
Yeah.
you can't stack them up.
Yeah, because when you take the bottom one, they all roll like dominoes.
Exactly. If you put a bulldog clip on one of the shelves,
Yeah.
like if you've got the wires across the shelf.
Oh, the wire shelf's not a glass shelf, yeah.
Yeah, it'll stop. You can stack them and not have to worry about what you have next to them.
Life hack. Entry granted.
Hamish, great life hack.
You just hacked life. Should we take some more of these?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, give us a call right now on 0800 The Edge with your life hacks, and let's hack life together. There's some good tips in here, mixed with some... that's a good one.
Questionable ones from Guy.
We've invented another new feature.
Life hacks is something that you can do to help hack life. Little tips that make your life better.
If you've just joined us, give us an example of a life hack.
Can't get your teeth white? Use Jif.
No.
Life hack. Entry granted.
No, that is a stupid one.
That's a terrible idea.
Do not try that at
Someone
home.
text
You'll
that
poison
in.
yourself.
Okay, sorry.
Life hack. Life not hacked. No entry permissible.
Here is a good life hack. Go and hunt out your old cassette tape case, empty it out, fold it back, iPhone cover. iPhone holder.
Life hack. Entry granted.
How I roll.
Like an iPhone stand. Let's go to the phones with some people's life hacks.
We've got Rowan. What's yours?
Hey, banana skin. If you ever get a mosquito bite, just rub the inside of the banana skin on the mosquito bite. It takes away the itch.
Oh, yuck.
Wow.
I couldn't do that. Yuck, that's disgusting.
That is a good... Is it the potassium in it or something?
It must be, yeah. Google it, man, because it works.
Does it actually work? That's genius.
I'm on the fence about whether that's granted or not, because there's no way I'm touching an old banana.
Clint hates old foods. That's yes.
Don't use an old banana. So eat your banana when you're while you're eating it. Just tear a bit of the skin off and then whack it on your mosquito bite. You get sweet.
Okay then.
Life hack. Entry granted.
That is an awesome one.
0800 The Edge. Sean, what's your life hack?
So you know how in the middle of the jandal how it can pop up sometimes?
Yeah, it normally happens like right at the beginning of summer and you ruin your jandals.
Yeah, you stick a bread tag on the bottom so it can't come through.
Oh, I've seen this on the internet.
Life hack. Entry granted.
Sean, that was a great one. And Steve, you're wrapping it up. What was your life hack?
Well, if you're doing it pretty rough, then you can pretty much just water down anything.
What?
Water down anything. So
just whatever you've got, just water it down.
Give me some examples of things that you're watering down when you're close to
A good example is if you're at home and your mate's there and you've got a little bit of orange juice left, like a little bit of orange juice left, you can make it go a bit further just by watering it down a bit. I'd pour tomato sauce, or my personal favourite, Ribena.
My dad does this because he thinks we're idiots, and when we were kids, he used to, and because he hates spending money on anything, he used to water down the mouthwash. So our mouthwash would never run. We'd go in there every day, and the mouthwash would be just full again, but every day less and less potent. So I guess it works. Yeah, all right.
Maybe he's doing you a favour.
Entry granted.
Thanks, Steve.
It is quite... Another one you can water down is conditioner. That works really well.
How about girlfriend really annoying you? Leave her.
Life hack. Entry granted.
Workmate really annoying you? Get them fired.
Are you talking about me?
One of you.
Life hack. Life not hacked. No entry permissible.
Sorry, mate. The computer decides. I don't decide.
I've got 3 good and questionable ones coming up. Thread one side of your necklace through a straw for packing so it doesn't tangle. That's a great one, eh?
I like a full-length
Not
straw.
bad if it doesn't have a charm on it.
Yeah, okay.
Life hack. Entry granted.
The computer's enjoying these ones.
Here's a shocker. If you want to find someone to go home with at the club, skip the dirty looks, trying to impress someone, grab their dick as you walk past.
Guy.
If they pull your hand back, that's your man.
Read the next one. We're not even going to get
Here's a good one.
Computer, is that life hack?
Life hack. Life not hacked. No
God,
entry
that's getting
permissible.
Here's a great one. If you're low on gas and you get money, if you're low on gas and you've got no money, and you've got roadside assistance, just run out of gas.
That is a
fill
good
your
one.
car up.
They don't fill it all the way,
Life
but
hack. Entry granted.
they don't fill it all the way. You only get like enough to get you to a gas station.
Still, free gas. Genius. We've hacked life today, guys. We'll do it again next week.
These are helpful.
Hang on a tick. It's free gas that you're paying $60 a month for.
Yeah, you might as well use it.
So technically
You've got to
it's
have
not
the insurance, so
free.
you might as well use it. All right, that's life hacks.
Guy, Sharyn and Clint's Edge.
That is the end of the podcast.
I'd like to take this moment to end the week on a high because I just think there's a really inspirational song sung by Frog and I'd love to sing it all together. Guy and I just did it before. It was
Your
amazing.
inspirational ideas are always just... I got really excited for a second
Here we
and
go.
singing a song. I can't hit any of these notes.
Yes, you can. Let's do it, okay?
Can I sing too?
A 2, yeah.
Oh, good.
A 1, 2, 3, 4. Someday we'll find them.
The Rainbow Connection.
The lovers,
the dreamers, and me.
All of us sing a song. Sharyn, you're actually quite... Well, this is what, okay, we sing a lot on the show, and what kind of gets my goat a bit... Is that an expression?
Yeah.
Gets on your tits.
The thing that annoys me
gears.
is that Sharyn is actually a fine singer. She's actually quite talented.
I think you.
So am I.
Me, when I sing on the radio, I'm singing as well as I possibly can. That was me trying to stay in key. Sharyn can actually sing, but she intentionally sings shit. So, Sharyn, I want you right now to please try and sing it properly.
Yeah.
No, because I actually can't sing that song anyway.
Just try your hardest. Oh,
no.
You're like Jossie Wells in the Winter Olympics, mate. You're pussying out.
Yeah, I am pussying
All I want
out.
to see is your best effort.
No, because I can't sing that song.
It really...
No,
it
and I
so
don't
much
like
to me.
singing when everyone stares at
I'll
you.
give you $50 if you do it.
No,
$50 cash.
Sing Beyonce, what goes around comes around. Goes around, comes back around, my baby.
What goes around, comes back around, hey, my baby. What goes around, comes back around, hey, my baby. She can't resist. Look at her. Look at her eyes.
Best thing you never had. Best thing you never had.
I hate this. This is why I don't do it, because I feel real awkward because you guys are staring at me.
Quickly, the tape's about to run out.
Turn around, don't look at me.
Okay. Go quickly before it runs out.
Okay. What goes around...
The Guy, Sharyn and Clint podcast.